Yes, hello and good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all having a great day out there. It's another day closer to the weekend, and big news out of Leeds today is that we now have a new shirt sponsor, which is Red Bull. And I've got to say that I think I'm going to s- make a little prediction or two, and I think probably let's start with prediction number one. Prediction number one is someone's head is going to have to roll for this because, by the sound of it and the look of the rumours, the announcement was due to come tomorrow. Uh, one expects that they're going to send some executives over to Ellen Road, and then they're going to have a bit of a grand unveiling. But unfortunately, someone's leaked this particular bit of information out that Red Bull are now going to be the new shirt sponsors for next season. That's number one. Not only that, they've bought a minority stake in the club, which is going to be a really interesting talking point. Does this mean that this is the beginning of the end for the 49ers and Red Bull are going to come in and buy them out? Possible. We could have new owners in another few years and they're going to be looking for a return on their investment. It's a huge, huge partner to have for Leeds, is this. And I'm going to say that the size of this deal can't be underestimated. It's already rumored that it's going to be breaking a lot of records that are held about the sponsorship that companies pay to get their name or their brand on the jerseys or the shirts of teams in the EFL. So by that scale of things, it's going to be a massive, massive deal. And of course, there's always potential for more investment as time goes by, and there's always potential to see more involvement from Red Bull. So what we're going to do first of all is we'll have a little analysis about this statement, and we'll talk a little bit about what it actually means or what the club have actually said. I've already posted it on my community tab, and I might just say, if you haven't visited my community tab, any club updates, any updates from me, things that might be of interest, be my guest. Go right in there and help yourselves. Have a little look through. You'll see plenty of stuff. I will load it up and I can show you, some pictures and all that sort of thing in a moment or two. But this deal can't be underestimated, in my opinion. It's going to be a huge, huge deal for us, and it signifies the clout that the 49ers have over in the US, and it's massive, massive and positive news for us. Is this certainly a good little bit of medicine after the playoff final, a little bit of medicine that we probably need to make us all feel a little bit better. I'll just show you my little community tab here. So yeah, I've written on here as well. Of course, if you haven't seen already, I've put an update about Dave. Dave, I think we're probably going to hear from Dave perhaps about the quiz. I don't know if he's going to do it or not, but look out for any updates. If I know anything, I'll put it on this community tab. Now, YouTube doesn't always serve it up. You'll find it appearing more and more often in your home screens, hopefully, especially mobile users, so you're going to see it on there as well. Only a day ago, Parag made an announcement, and it basically just summarised what we all saw at Wembley. A really disappointing session. It's taken me a game, should I say, and it's taken me a good few days to get over it. And I've just sort of stepped away a little bit and thought, I'm so disappointed, but I think sometimes we have to zoom out and we have to take a look at the bigger picture. And overall, I think Farker's done absolutely brilliantly with the squad, the resources that he's had, the time that he had at the beginning of the season, and the Connor Roberts one, that was just a filler. And it seems to me that it looks like Connor Roberts is now going to be going back to Burnley, but company has departed, so they're going to be up in the air. But that's a whole other stream we'll talk about next season later on. Parag writes, while we aren't able to accomplish our final goal of earning promotion this season, I want to thank you all for your continuous support for the club, the squad throughout the campaign. Daniel and the squad earned an impressive 90 points, which is a fantastic achievement and shouldn't be overlooked. Congratulations to Ipswich Town, Leicester City for their near historic points totals, which earned them automatic promotion, and Southampton for persevering through the playoffs. We enter this summer with the primary goal of putting ourselves in the best position to compete for promotion next season. I can promise you that as we regroup, we'll be consistent in our approach of operating with deliberate strategy to put the most competitive team on the pitch that we can. Above all, as your collective energy and passion at Elland Road and travelling with the squad will be critical to our next campaign. You are the best supporters in the world. I think I'd agree with that. And we felt that every single match this season. I look forward to seeing you all at Elland Road again soon. MOT Parag. So this is a day ago, and no sign of that coming today, but the rumour mill was swirling. There's obviously been some kind of leak from inside Elland Road. I've got to say I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't manage to keep this one under wraps, but it's too big a deal for them to probably keep everybody's cake all shut until Friday, when they come out with the big announcement. So I imagine they're probably going to be looking around for the person who let this one leak or slip out, because it's obviously spoiled the surprise. It's spoiled the the media circus that I think will surround this particular announcement, and it's going to be, like I say, a big event for us. Is this one? We'll go in and have a little look at what it actually says. Today, Leeds United Football Club are proud to announce the new multi-year agreement with Red Bull, making them the club's front shirt partner starting next season. Today's announcement that Red Bull will be joining forces with Leeds United reinforces international popularity and significance of the club. Beginning in 2024-25, Leeds United will feature Red Bull branding on the front of the Leeds United men's and women's first team kits. Red Bull will also become the club's exclusive energy drinks partner, and rebranding featured inside Elland Road and during the club's official media appearances. Parag writes, I'm thrilled that Red Bull is joining us to build a bright future at Leeds United and shares our deep respect for this truly special club. And as chairman of our consortium of investment partners, will be invaluable to me as we approach this important moment for the club. Now into the future, Red Bull's addition is a historic milestone that will further empower the club to reach its full competitive potential. We're delighted. Olivier Mitzlaff writes, we are delighted to be an important element of and partner of Leeds United, a club that is certainly one of the biggest in England and has a rich and successful history. The ambition to bring Leeds United back to the Premier League and establish themselves in the best football league in the world fits very well with Red Bull. We look forward to partnership and we are optimistic and energized about the future, said Oliver Mitzlaff. Right, so he's the CEO of Red Bull Corporate. The deal brings in new commercial revenue as well as additional capital investment for minority ownership stake. This is the important bit. You might remember that this is how the 49ers actually acquired Leeds. It started off very, very small, and over time they carried on investing and purchasing larger parts of the club until it became apparent that Radrazani wasn't interested anymore, or he'd got other goals that he wanted to accomplish with Sampdoria. And over that time, they carried on and purchased more shares in the club, the shareholders, etc. Interestingly today, and fun fact for you, on this day in 2017, Leeds United employed Victor Orta. Facts courtesy of LUFC stats. That will enable the club to compete on and off the pitch. As the club seek promotion next season, the name and logo of Leeds United Football Club will remain unchanged. I don't know about you, but I'm going to do a little bit of chat. Then we're going to learn a little bit more about Red Bull, what they're going to bring to the table, and perhaps how that might fit with us as a club, and see just how it is. Yeah, I mean, I will run the chat. Only a small little chat today. Hi, bro. Send the link. The link is in the group, Robbo. If you want to come in, join us. I think there is a little group. Did that link get in there? It did. It did. I think it did. But I've scheduled it for the wrong date and time. But don't worry about that. It's just it's just a schedule in the future. What I've done is schedule it for the wrong day, but it should still work. So there you go. Hello everyone. Hello Claire. Hello and yo. I'll tell you what. I'll pop it in chat and then it's easier. There's only a few of us in, so it's all right. I think we'll be good. There you go. I'll put it in there as well. Huge deal, but a lot of people worried about how much influence they will have going forward. I think so as well, Claire. I think it depends on what their intentions, I think, are. And if their intentions are that, we're going to acquire this football club, but they're not going to do it immediately. They're going to, it's dipping the toes, isn't it? It looks like it's the first real investment into English football. In a football club in our country, so it's going to be a huge deal. If they're going to stump up the money and they're going to add value, and I think that's the thing that the chairman's going to be looking at. What value are they going to add? What expertise are they going to have? How does this benefit Leeds, not on a national level, but on an international level? And how you think about what assets Red Bull have worldwide. We're going to look at some of those in a moment or two, and see what other sporting ventures and adrenaline adventures they're involved in. I mean, I think it's a great brand, so I think it'll be good for us. It'll raise the club's profile, and if they decide that they're going to acquire us and get rid of, buy the 49ers out, we just have to say that that's business, and the 49ers have had a nice return on investment. Shake hands, thank you very much, and they'll leave. Massive. I think initially it's not going to become RB Leeds United or RB Leeds, is it? So in the beginning, I think it's just going to be very, very softly. They're not going to do anything too radical. They're not going to do anything too drastic. We've already said this season there's going to be very minimal changes. All we're going to notice is that big logo across the front of our shirts with the cans and all the rest of it. And of course, that's just the way it is. So yeah. Link is in the chat if you wanted to see it. It's there, so it's massive. Gary Clare, Robo JT, yo, Mark B, it's massive. I don't know what Mark thinks, but I bet he thinks it's a big deal as well. Here to let us know his thoughts. Robo is here as well. Robo as well. Well, you're all right, mate. There's only a few of us in, but I mean, if you want to stick your handle later on, your channel name in later on, do that, no problem at all. Robbo, what do you think about this announcement? Can't hear you very well, Robbo. The audio needs to be cranked up a bit, or something. I don't know. Is your mic down by your mouth? Is that your mic there on the left-hand side here? Can't hear you, buddy. Oh, right, yeah. Can't hear you right well, pal. I'll try and pump it up a little bit and see what we can do. There. Right, go on, try again. That's better. He's gone. Oopsie daisy. Well, I think he's on a touchscreen device or something like that. So we'll see. Hello, lots of hellos, everybody. It's all fantastic. Everybody's happy, and I'm happy about it. We're gonna get into it. I think we'll just wait a few seconds for Robbo to come back to work. Good on you, Justin. Get cracking, lad. Red Bull gives you wins. Yes. I don't know if you. Nice bit of AI artistic art from me. No, from AI. Mickey, I had heart palpitations. Yeah. I have heart palpitations when I drink something like this. It certainly it certainly gives you a boost, doesn't it? Just wish it wasn't red. It's hard enough to say the word, for fuck's sake. Well, I mean, I was thinking this. I thought, how's that going to fit with the Leeds fans? Are we going to have white bull, yellow bull, blue bull? But no, I think we've got Red Bull, and it's here to stay. Unless we get our own Leeds United branded drink down at Elland Road, and I think you never know. This lot can knock out a few million cans to keep the faithful watered and energized enough, just in case we have to watch a low block opponent next season. Robbo, how do you feel? What did you think about this announcement today, mate?
Yeah,
No, it's still off, mate. It's way off. Is that audio, pal? It's all right, mate. You can. If you do you know how to do the audio testing?
yeah.
Yeah, it's still way off. But what gadget are you using, mate?
So I'm using a phone. I'm using the Samsung phone.
Yeah, is it Bluetooth headset?
Yeah.
Yeah, just disconnect the Bluetooth, mate. Use the device's mic. I think that'll be easier. It'll probably be a lot better as well. So, yeah, it's all good in it. We'll just have a little look. Robbo's just sorted his. Robbo, your voice is camouflaged. I like that. That's funny. I hope they take the red out of the logo like Big M at the Mackies near Elland Road. Did they? Did they do that?
Yeah.
Did they? Is that true? I never noticed that. But Justice, since when did you do any work? Never touched it. I mean, back in the day when I were a bit of a youngster, I used to have a bit of Red Bull and with a mixer. And it might be a vodka Red Bull. I might be wrong, but it's going back a little while. Is that either JC only just got there 100%? Invisible voice, Robbo. Yeah, just try to sort that out, Robbo. Just get it tested before you come back in, mate. If it tests all right, you'll be fine. I think you just use gadgets or normal audio. Because Bluetooth mics are always a bit of a pain, aren't they? Right, so we'll crack on real quick, and hopefully we can learn a little bit more about Red Bull. You're all familiar with the Formula One setup that they have, and I mean that's an operation that runs into hundreds of millions of pounds per year in terms of sponsorship, in terms of funding that particular sporting activity. But what else do they do? Well, they do also offer a lot of stuff. So we're going to get on to not just the normal website, it's the Red Bull corporate. So if you're going to have to do a bit of research on the company, yes, it's extreme energy junky stuff that they like sponsoring, giving wings to our people and ideas. I mean, that sounds good, doesn't it? This drives us since 1987. Inspired by functional drinks from East Asia, diet rich mates each founded by Red Bull. Dietrich, I think it is Matic. It's a German name. I can't pronounce. If I've butchered it, I do apologise. Developed not only one new product but also a new unique marketing concept and launched Red Bull energy drinks in Austria in 1987. A completely new product and a category was born: energy drinks. First launch April 87. They have 18,000 or nearly 18,000 employees worldwide. Cans sold in 2023, 12.138 billion. 12 billion 138 million. A total of 12.138 billion cans of Red Bull were sold worldwide, representing an increase of 4.8%. Very successful group. Turnover was up 9%. from 9 billion euros to over 10.5 billion euros. So we're talking big numbers. What else do they do? Our plans for growth investment in 2024 are once again ambitious. Envisage a continued upward trend, and as always at Red Bull, we will be financed from the operative cash flow. That's what we like to hear about, folks. In terms of further expansion, Red Bull is focusing on core markets of Western Europe, USA, developing countries, but also continue to promote the original 250 milliliter packaging. The main reason is that it says it's outstanding sales of all Red Bull markets worldwide, combined with extremely efficient cost management, strengthening of brand investment. So there you go. Leeds United is a strengthening of the brand investment. That's how they are likely to view it. Dance, athletes, events, energy drinks, gaming, just among some of the other things as well. And we'll all recall the Red Bull gives you wings adverts as well from back in the day as well. So we're not going to go too much into the history, but first Red Bull Motorsport, some commercial cartoons. I mean, I always remember these as well. Of course, they've got all these other things as well. Diving, sailing, they're involved a lot in the sports world. And it's massive, absolutely massive. The Organics by Red Bull. There's a Red Bull shop. Alpha Theory fits body and mind. Yo, they've got jobs. Let's go have a look. And the perfect music for your content. Yo, they've got some music as well. I'll go have a look at that. So a little bit about Red Bull there. I said it'd be a short stream, and it's a massive company, and I'm so thrilled that that we've got such a big name behind the shirt for next season. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you learned quite a bit from it, and I certainly hope that my opinion is just my opinion. I think heads should roll at Leeds United for this. If it is a leak, as it sounds, it appears to be a leak. It's not good, and it certainly doesn't help the club going forward. So there we go. That's my opinion on it. That's all for now, guys. What I'll do is I'll end this stream. I said it was going to be a short one. Oh, hey up. Ah, don't worry, Dave, lad. Don't worry. I'm just getting down get that fucking thing out that way. Bloody Microsoft, honestly. Well, I'm just getting running through chat now, mate. Yeah, Voddy Red Bulls. Voddy Red Bulls are there as well. Robbo's back with us. Robbo, how's that volume?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a bit tinny, mate, but
yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I've taken the headphones out. I'm trying. It was like today. Mickey was saying that I was on a live and that today, and I wasn't even anywhere near any computers or anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just YouTube that was just, is just having a laugh with my account or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, well, it won't be YouTube. It's just a gadget that you're recording on, and the mic that you're using. So don't worry about it. Bang on, Inky doesn't leave. White need to reband it, White Bill. I love their money though. It tastes much better than box tea. Yeah, well, I mean, if they're gonna be funding, and funding big, or they've got ambitions to take over a club in England. I mean, if you look at the biggest clubs, and we are fringe there, aren't we, in terms of revenue and stuff like that? I think Newcastle being taken over, United, Scummers, Scummers have got new investment. All these other clubs have got new investment and stuff like that. We've got new investors, and it's potential now that I don't see what the future of the 49ers is. Is it going to be that they're going to control it with a majority stake? Are Red Bull going to buy up more of a stake. It's interesting that they're not revealing any percentages yet, and we don't know what the structures are. But when we do find that out, and I'm sure we probably will in the future, that we're going to see more and more stuff coming through from Red Bull. Where's that bloody page gone? There we go. I'll get that back up there. I can. So, I mean, if you look at stuff like exposure and stuff like that, every single channel is pretty much talking about it. Leeds channels, non-Leeds channels. It's in the press. It's been in the New York Times. It's been in a lot of publications internationally. This, make no mistake, I think it's a massive deal. And it certainly is a statement, I think, from 49ers. What do you think? What have you got any thoughts on it, Robbo? Are you a Red Bull fan?
Not like sports wise, but yeah, like energy drinks wise, I am. Yeah. I mean, I think it's, to be fair, in all fairness, I think it could be a good deal for us. I don't think the 49ers will let Red Bull take full control. I think it is what it is. It's like it's a minority share, and because from what Parag was saying in the interview, was it yesterday or the day before, like the 49ers have got big plans for Leeds and the stadium and the community, so I can't really see them throwing all that money into the community, into the ground and the club itself, for them just to go, there you go, Red Bull, you can have our train set.
Would you be happy with Red Bull Stadium or Red Bull Leeds Stadium?
I wouldn't want a stadium name change, not a chance. It's been Ellen Road for decades, so there's not a chance I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing for me is it'll always be Ellen Road, and I think for a lot of Leeds fans, that would probably be the case. You could call it whatever the fuck you want. It's always Ellen Road, and that's it.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, I think it's just the global coverage that we're getting out of this is massive, because nobody is from Leeds United anymore, unless you're a Leeds United fan. Like, literally, we just get completely ignored. But it's certainly making the news. Is this? I'll be their bitch for the money. So will I, Mark. I'll be a bitch as well for the money. I'll drink whatever they want. If they want to put 50 grand on the table, I said, we just want you to drink Red Bull all stream. Fine, we can do it. No problem. Logo would look great in white, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to remove Robbo, and I'm going to remove myself. There we go, guys. It's massive deal. We'll just run a bit of chat. That's the Spirit Inc. Yeah, vodka Red Bulls back in the day to keep you going in a nightclub until 3 a.m. And then some guarantee it will be white. Yeah, 100%. No worries, Dave, lad. As you know, I've messaged Dave a couple of times. I've sent a couple of emails and that sort of thing. So if you need help, you know where we are, pal. And Dave, you might want to tell us: is there any news on the Friday quiz? Because I've been asked that. I've seen a couple of the regulars asking, is there any quiz on Friday night? And if there is, do you need an hand or are you good? Let us know if you need help, pal. Because we're always here to help you out and that. Of course, 100%. Mickey, everybody's in. Spit. What's spit? Have I missed something there, Robbo? If you want to come on and join us, you want to come and say,
oh,
go. Am I missing something?
No, it's just Mickey being a tit.
Mickey, it'll be a tit, Mickey. Just be a badger. What the fuck? Red Bill. Man, I'm changing name at company. Red Bill will not be satisfied with just a toe in the door. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think that once they get into it and they see how passionate it is, But I think the thing is, do you think they've visited Elland Road already, Robbo?
Yeah, of course they have. If they wanted to take over, or at least have some sort of stake and shares in it, like over was it the past 8 to 10 years? Surely they will have been there.
They'll have been in there, and I'm pretty sure that that's the case as well, Robbo. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a little look, and see just if anybody can identify this individual. Has this individual been to Elland Road before? This is it. Is he on LinkedIn? That'd be piss funny if we could find. No, he's not on LinkedIn. I haven't seen him on there yet. But usually, if somebody with a big presence like that, he's going to be on LinkedIn. But I don't see him on LinkedIn. But this is the guy that if anyone's seen him at Elland Road, then you've probably walked straight past him and not realised who he is. And this is the guy who has put out the statement today on behalf of Red Bull, talking a bit about the shirt sponsorship. I think it's going to be massive for us, mate. To be honest with you, I think they're involved in football already. Is that correct, Robbo?
Yeah, because obviously we've got obviously like over in America and then across like other countries as well. So top of my head, I can't remember what teams, but yeah, they are involved in football.
Yeah, well, it's New York Red Bull.
Yeah,
New York Red Bull are the MLS outfit,
mm-hmm.
And I think there's RB Leipzig.
That's it. Yeah,
and then there's another one as well, isn't there?
is it Salzburg or something?
Salzburg. That's it.
Yeah.
So is it going to be Red Bull Leeds? This is the thing.
Mm.
Are we going to become Red Bull Leeds? Are we going to have Salzburg? And I think that's it. Really, I think we've got Salzburg, New York, and then Leipzig as well.
Leipzig,
So
yeah.
that's three big footballing teams there as well. They're involved in ladies football. They're involved in RB Leipzig. I'm going to share this one as well and show you this one as just to see the stuff that they've got going on there. Red Bull 4-2 score. And it's action-packed 4x4 football. Goals in the first half and last minute are double points. Yo, that's a good idea, isn't it? That'll certainly lift the game up. They've got their own version of football with these mini nets and stuff like that. Of course, it says 79 and counting. Neymar Jr. has achieved goal scoring greatness. So they're sponsoring fucking Neymar as well. I mean, they're sponsoring everything, mate, aren't they?
Yeah.
They must be worth a chuffing fortune.
Yeah, the brand's like well out there.
We've already established the brand is worth around about, I think they said about 10.5, 11 billion euros. And that's per year, so that's massive, absolutely massive. If they're that big in sport, and it just strengthens us, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah.
But would you be happy with a club name change, Robbo? That's the thing. Let us know, chat. Would you be happy with a club name change? I think we should put what is it out, shouldn't we?
Put a poll out, yeah.
Poll out. We'll get a poll out, Robbo. Fuck it, we'll get a poll out. Can you read a bit of that chat there, mate? Just read a little bit while I get in and do that.
So obviously 49ers no mugs. Obviously from Mickey.
Yeah.
Which right. Yeah, true. You said because I'm on my phone, so I can only get so much, mate.
Okay, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, because nothing seems to be working for us at the minute.
RB Leeds. Right. Here you go, chat. Your poll is now active. It's there. Would you be happy with a potential club name change to RB Leeds? I'll get some of these. Go on, Robbo. You can read a few of those, buddy.
So obviously, Heather said to think you lot mocked my 3 a.m. Red Bull on Dave's stream. When was that? 49ers using RB. 49ers using RB money, not daft. Fair play.
Yeah.
Dave is have to take some body to games in future if they're going to be handing out freebies at home games. Everybody likes a freebie.
Sorry, go on, Robbo.
No, I was just going to say everybody likes a freebie.
Right, okay, mate. Right, so there we go. Flying on together. Flying on together. Hopefully we're flying up next season. Gary, can you email that pic? What, you want the thumbnail, Inky? You want a copy of my thumbnail? Yeah, because you just need to, if you email me, Inky, and I can send it to you. No problem at all. Hi guys, very smart move because they pump loads of money in through the sponsorships. Yeah, I mean, how much are we got? How much do you think we're talking? I mean, if it's Formula One, you're paying like
mega money.
25,000. Oh, you're spending 20,000 quid for a fucking bolt.
Yeah,
aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
On the Formula One car, it's obscene. I read somewhere that those steering racks or steering wheels can be, upwards of 2.5 million quid just for a steering wheel on a Formula One car.
Mad. No
right?
quiz.
Okay, there it is, chat. It's official. No quiz on Friday. No quiz on Friday. Peacock Whites of LUFC. There you go. Robbo, if you prefix that with an @ sign,
yes,
and it'll link it straight to your channel, mate, and then do it again.
Oh, drama's good.
But I think we're all right anyway because everybody knows us in here. So we can't have red in our name, bro. No, RB. I work every day, says Justin. Agree, Dave. I'm gonna. Dave is a legend, 100%. Justin, say up. Here we go. Hey up, Justin, pal. Yeah, everybody's in. It's a good laugh. So I think what we'll do, we'll just have a look at your legend, Justin. This poll, lol. Let's have a look how it's going, the poll. I bet it's a joke. I mean, it must be a one-way poll, surely.
Yes.
It is. It's 100% no, chat. 100% no. How many votes? Has everybody voted? If you haven't voted, get in that poll and vote.
Yeah, there's nine votes and 10 people.
Votes.
Yeah, 9 votes and 10 people on.
You're gonna get someone voting, aren't you? Other way, just to make it funny. I'm on the edge of my seat. The suspense is killing me as well, man. Yeah, it's killing me. So massive 60 million.
Yeah, that's just for a lug nut.
Yeah, lug nut. Yeah, definitely. Peacock Whites of LUFC. So there we have it, chat. If you've got any questions or all like that, spit. Yes, there we go. Spit. We can't say that bloody word. Inky pal, if you've got my email address, if you haven't got it, I'll put it in the thing. I'm right fucking technical today, and I've pressed the wrong fucking button now. If you've got the what is it? Fuck me, I can't even find a word to speak today. What is wrong with me? If you've got my email address, let me try that again. I will get it here now. Just give me a second, or I will put it in the. I'll put it in the chat if you just give me a second, pal. Massive news, fucking massive news. I'm right happy about it. As long as they're gonna, if they're gonna come in, they're not gonna fuck about. They're just gonna pump a load of money and say, look, here's a bit of money that we don't need. Then we're good, aren't we? and I think we've
Yeah.
got another joiner. Here we go.
Hey,
Oh, you've done
how
it,
we
mate.
going?
Oh, well done.
How
Yeah,
we
mate.
doing? All right, mate. How you doing? All right.
Yeah, plodding on, mate.
Yeah, I thought I'd join you.
How are you doing, pal? Are you all
I'm
right?
good, mate. I'm good, Gary. How are you?
Good lad. I'm all right, Lee lad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good,
Uh,
mate. Yeah,
how are you feeling about this announcement?
I know. I've seen it today. What do you think? I'm really surprised.
I'm pumped, mate. Absolutely pumped. I feel like going down and buying a half a dozen bottles now and just chugging them down like the what's a
Yeah,
going up, don't you know, pump it up. The what's a going up, don't you
I
know, pump
know.
it up. We'll be back next season.
Yeah,
We'll
we
have
might.
more
Yeah,
money. We'll have the ground will look incredible with that branded. I bet they've got all sorts of mock-ups, ideas, what they're gonna do. I mean, it's gonna be fucking plastered everywhere, isn't
I
it? But
know. I know.
as long as what they should do is when I do get back there next year, if I do get back there next year, I'll let you know what it looks like in Leeds Lounge, won't I? Because
Will we be able to
you
get
know,
near their players then from Red Bull? Will we be able to get near theirs? Near their
well,
players?
this is the thing that I haven't really answered yet, but I think when we're talking about footballing clubs now, we're not just talking about the club itself. We're talking about a football. It's becoming a network, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Where you can uh, buy a player in and then loan that player out to another club in the network. So
yeah,
I mean, it depends what assets they've got. I mean, can you imagine? We're gonna send you. Oh, we sponsor Neymar, so we'll fucking send you in for 6 months. And if you're
yeah.
struggling, just
Oh
send
yeah,
Neymar over.
I
He'll
know.
sort you out.
Oh yeah, definitely. He'll sort it out.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
he'll
think
sort it out. Yeah.
I think when we were linked with Red Bull last time, when that clown Chelino was involved in it,
Mm,
weren't we like linked with all sorts of players from like Leipzig and New York and Salzburg and all that, like getting half their
yeah,
crap.
yeah.
I can't remember that far back, but I mean,
I think we will.
but
Yeah,
that never happened, did it? So
no,
this is a new thing as far as I know. It's a new deal for us, and if they decide that they're going to get in bed with us and really fund Leeds and think what, they're struggling a little bit, and Daniel needs a couple of players, and we'll just see what we've got. And
mm,
look, Neymar's
Yeah.
not doing right well over there. Let's see how or he's taking the piss over there. Let's give him something a bit harder to worry about. Dave's looking scribbles me disgusting by now.
I know.
Fucking red.
I know.
But it's a good
Yeah,
point, Lee. I hadn't thought of stuff like that. I mean, I've
I
thought
know.
of quite a few things, but that was one of the things that had kind of escaped my attention. That if we become part of a sporting network, footballing network,
Yeah,
um, what how does that affect us? And I mean, it's good for players coming in, but it might also be a good thing for players who might want an easy exit.
oh yeah,
Perhaps someone like Bamford but we'll send him over to New York for a bit,
yeah.
give him some experience in MLS. That's it.
Yeah,
So it has a lot of advantages, and we don't have to do too much to negotiate players with these other clubs.
yeah.
We've tried RB players before; they
Red
were shit.
ball,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Who did we get? Was Aronson one of them?
yeah,
yeah, I think he
yeah.
played for Leipzig, wasn't he?
That's right.
Leipzig, yeah.
Yeah, because he came in once, obviously when Jesse Marsh came in, and then obviously we were linked with Red Bull, and then obviously we were linked. We had the 49ers in at that point, but obviously, what's his name? Obviously that clown
Oh
was
yeah,
still on.
Autumn.
Yeah, him and that other
yeah.
muppet.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, I think Red Bull was still on the cards then, but obviously nothing materialised, and 49ers have obviously took over, and now it's taking shape. So we're definitely going to be a global brand, and obviously especially out in America as well now, because that's where that's where majority of our fans are going to be now, especially with the 49ers and now Red Bull. We're going to get massive following from America.
If you look on X, Robo, I follow so many groups in the US, and there were quite a few made the trip over to Wembley from Seattle, and other different states. So Leeds is a growing club. Goff all over the windscreen, Mark. You might have to Google it, bro. Goff, there's a good one for you, Marlon.
I know.
Might have to show up. Oh, yeah, I know, man. Somehow I figured out that my own Dave.
Somebody's so there's 10 votes, and somebody's just gone and put a 10% yes. So there's one person's put 10%.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna end that fucking poll now. End it now.
End it now.
Somebody make it. Fucking poll stop, bro. Let's have a look. Yes, I've done it. That's it then, chat. So it's your results. Are you happy with a potential club name change? Only one person said yes. Not everybody else said a big fat no. We don't want it to be called RB Leeds, and it's massive. Can we send them the loan rats? This is it. This is it, Inky. I mean, we can get all these wankers that we've had from these other RB teams and just we can send them back. We can just send them back.
Send them back.
Yeah, that's the thing. Aronson might even be a good shout of just booting him up the arse and getting rid again.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Just put him in a cardboard box right on return to sender and shove him in DHL. It's terrible, isn't it, Robbo? Far too many
Americans.
Oh, here we go. Kidding, they spend loads of money on merch. It's great. Look, football's taken off in the United States after many years of trying all sorts of stuff. I think the Messi signing has certainly piqued everybody's interest, and people there are learning about it for the first time, and I think that's an exciting thing. Incredible. Hardest working man on the building. Justin, that's why I finish at 2. Good on you, Justin. That's it.
Yeah, good on you.
Make sure there's no rain. That's it. Perfect. Right. Okay then, chat. So. I don't think I've got anything else to add about this Red Bull thing. I'm just going to say I'm pumped. I've got wings, and the whites are going up. Pump it up. We've got more money coming in. Bring on the money, baby. Woo! So I'm going to end this stream, I think.
Right.
Robbo?
Yeah.
Goodbye from me, everyone. Take care.
Goodbye from me, mate.
From me.
And then from Lee, obviously.
Goodbye from me, yeah.
Take care of yourselves, everybody.
Yeah, you too, yeah.
We'll see you all very,
Catch you guys in a bit.
In a bit. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Don't you know?